शिवशक्तिसमारम्भां भास्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मद्श्रीनाथपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। श्रीनाथादिगुरुत्रयं गणपतिं पीठत्रयं भैरवं सिद्धौघं वटुकत्रयं पदयुगं दूतीक्रमं मण्डलं वीरान्यष्टचतुष्कषष्ठिनवकं वीरावळी पञ्चकं श्रीमन्मालिनी मन्त्रराजसहितं वन्दे गुरोर्मण्डलम्। श्रीविमर्शानन्दनाथं सत्याम्बासहितं गुरुं हृत्पद्मकर्णिका मध्ये भावयेत् सर्वसिद्धये। श्रीभासुरानन्दनाथाय नमः। श्रीभास्करराय गुरुमण्डलाय नमः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानामालयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादशङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्।
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha, Shri Matre Namaha, Namaste. Welcome to today's sadhana. Let's learn how to chant the 97th shloka first.
girāmāhurdevīṃ
girāmāhurdevīṃ girāmāhurdevīṃ
druhiṇagṛhiṇīmāgamavido
druhiṇagṛhiṇīmāgamavido druhiṇagṛhiṇīmāgamavido
girāmāhurdevīṃ druhiṇagṛhiṇīmāgamavido
girāmāhurdevīṃ druhiṇagṛhiṇīmāgamavido girāmāhurdevīṃ druhiṇagṛhiṇīmāgamavido
hareḥ patnīṃ padmāṃ
hareḥ patnīṃ padmāṃ hareḥ patnīṃ padmāṃ
harasahacarīmadritanayām
harasahacarīmadritanayām harasahacarīmadritanayām
hareḥ patnīṃ padmāṃ harasahacarīmadritanayām
hareḥ patnīṃ padmāṃ harasahacarīmadritanayām hareḥ patnīṃ padmāṃ harasahacarīmadritanayām
turīyā kāpi tvaṃ
turīyā kāpi tvaṃ turīyā kāpi tvaṃ
duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā
duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā
turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā
turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā
mahāmāyā viśvaṃ
mahāmāyā viśvaṃ mahāmāyā viśvaṃ
bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi
bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi
mahāmāyā viśvaṃ bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi
mahāmāyā viśvaṃ bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi mahāmāyā viśvaṃ bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi. We'll recite all the 4 lines together.
girāmāhurdevīṃ druhiṇagṛhiṇīmāgamavido hareḥ patnīṃ padmāṃ harasahacarīmadritanayām turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā mahāmāyā viśvaṃ bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi girāmāhurdevīṃ druhiṇagṛhiṇīmāgamavido hareḥ patnīṃ padmāṃ harasahacarīmadritanayām turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā mahāmāyā viśvaṃ bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi.
Let's listen to Priya, Paramesh, Mahinta and Karthik and learn this shloka in Natakurunji Ragam.
गिरामाहुर्देवीं द्रुहिणगृहिणीम् आगमविदो
गिरामाहुर्देवीं द्रुहिणगृहिणीमागमविदो
गिरामाहुर्देवीं द्रुहिणगृहिणीमागमविदो गिरामाहुर्देवीं द्रुहिणगृहिणीमागमविदो
हरेः पत्नीं पद्मां हरसहचरीम् अद्रितनयाम्
हरेः पत्नीं पद्मां हरसहचरीम् अद्रितनयाम्
हरेः पत्नीं पद्मां हरसहचरीम् अद्रितनयाम् हरेः पत्नीं पद्मां हरसहचरीम् अद्रितनयाम्
गिरामाहुर्देवीं द्रुहिणगृहिणीमागमविदो हरेः पत्नीं पद्मां हरसहचरीमद्रितनयाम्
गिरामाहुर्देवीं द्रुहिणगृहिणीमागमविदो हरेः पत्नीं पद्मां हरसहचरीमद्रितनयाम्
गिरामाहुर्देवीं द्रुहिणगृहिणीमागमविदो हरेः पत्नीं पद्मां हरसहचरीम् अद्रितनयाम् गिरामाहुर्देवीं द्रुहिणगृहिणीमागमविदो हरेः पत्नीं पद्मां हरसहचरीम् अद्रितनयाम्
turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā
turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā
turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā
mahāmāyā viśvaṃ bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi
mahāmāyā viśvaṃ bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi
महामाया विश्वं भ्रमयसि परब्रह्ममहिषि महामाया विश्वं भ्रमयसि परब्रह्ममहिषि
turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā mahāmāyā viśvaṃ bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi
turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā mahāmāyā viśvaṃ bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi
turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā महामाया विश्वं भ्रमयसि परब्रह्ममहिषि तुरीया कापि त्वं दुरधिगमनिःसीममहिमा महामाया विश्वं भ्रमयसि परब्रह्ममहिषि
गिरामाहुर्देवीं द्रुहिणगृहिणीमागमविदो हरेः पत्नीं पद्मां हरसहचरीमद्रितनयां turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā mahāmāyā viśvaṃ bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi
girāmāhurdevīṃ druhiṇagṛhiṇīmāgamavido hareḥ patnīṃ padmāṃ harasahacarīmadritanayām turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā mahāmāyā viśvaṃ bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi
girāmāhurdevīṃ druhiṇagṛhiṇīmāgamavido hareḥ patnīṃ padmāṃ harasahacarīmadritanayām turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā mahāmāyā viśvaṃ bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi girāmāhurdevīṃ druhiṇagṛhiṇīmāgamavido hareḥ patnīṃ padmāṃ harasahacarīmadritanayām turīyā kāpi tvaṃ duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā mahāmāyā viśvaṃ bhramayasi parabrahmamahiṣi.
We'll see the meanings now. Bhagavad addresses Devi as Parabrahmamahiṣi, O consort of Parabrahman, the supreme Brahman which is beyond any description, the attributeless absolute. His consort is Devi. Agamavido. Take the last word of the first line, Agamavido, and the first word of the first line, girāmāhurdevīṃ. Girāmāhurdevīṃ has to be split as Giram Ahuhu Devīṃ. Now take the word Ahuhu and add it with Agamavidaha from the last word of the first line. Agamavidaha Ahuhu. The scholars of Agamas, Agamaviduhu, say you are druhiṇagṛhiṇīmāgamavido. You are the wife of Druhina or Brahma. Giram Devīṃ, the goddess of speech, Saraswati. The scholars of the Agama say you are the wife of Druhina or Brahma, who is the goddess of speech, Saraswati. They sometimes say as hareḥ patnīṃ padmāṃ. They call you as wife of Hari or Lakshmi. Harasahacarīṃ, or they call you as the consort of Hara or Rudra. Adritanayām, or sometimes they call you as the daughter of the mountains. Tvaṃ kāpi turīyā. Turīyā kāpi tvaṃ is the first few words of the third line. Tvaṃ kāpi turīyā, but you are the fourth. Turīyā means the fourth, that is indescribable. Duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā, who is unfathomable with boundless greatness. Mahāmāyā, that Mahāmāyā, viśvaṃ bhramayasi, You pervade through this universe. Adi Shankara invokes Devi in this shloka as the consort of Parabrahmam, the Supreme Absolute, and addresses her as the parabrahmamahiṣi or the patmāṃ of Parabrahma in this shloka. There is a very important question we all have in our minds. Who is this Devi we call Bhagavati? What is her nature? What is her form or Swarupa? Acharya answers these questions through this shloka. He addresses Devi as parabrahmamahiṣi, meaning the consort of Sadashiva, or the one who is always with Shiva, the Parabrahman, the Sarva Jagatkarana Bhuta. He further adds, some say you are the wife of Brahma, goddess of speech Saraswati, or you are the wife of Hari, Lord Vishnu's wife, Lakshmi, or you are the wife of Hara, or you are the daughter of Himavan Parvati. But you are not any of these three. You are the fourth or the turīyā. You are mahāmāyā. You are difficult to understand. You have limitless greatness. Mahimā. You have limitless greatness, meaning your greatness cannot be explained. You delude the entire universe as the supreme mahāmāyā. You are the parabrahmamahiṣi. This word is very important in this shloka. She is not addressed as mother, janani, or queen, or empress, as Acharya mentioned in all the previous verses. She is addressed as the consort of Parabrahman, the unmanifested, eternal, cosmic cause. The ultimate Brahman, which is the cause and source of this creation, is Sadashiva, and Mahishi means Patmāṃ or consort.
Shakti is addressed as Mahāmāyā and turīyā. As Mahāmāyā, she is the samashti rupa or the totality of all the three gunas, sattva, rajas and tamo gunas, and the sum total of the three shaktis, ichha, jnana and kriya, doing the three acts of srishti, sthiti and samhara, having the three bijas of Vagbhava, Kamaraja and Shakti. She is the Adya Lakshmi with the Maya bija as the samashti form. With our limited mind, we can only know things which are limited. Bhagavad Pada says she is Mahāmāyā. Her glories are limitless. There are three sources of knowledge. Pratyaksha, or using our eyesight. Paroksha, meaning beyond our eyesight, using various knowledge sources like Vedas, Puranas, etc. And aparoksha means direct perception of the knowledge gained through paroksha. As she is turīyā, she is to be known only by direct perception, where the distinction between the knower, the method of knowing, and the knowledge itself is removed. This is explained by the Vedas by the words ஞாத்ரிஞானஜ்ஞேயானாம் abhedabhavanam Sri Chakra Pujanam. She is para and can be realized by direct perception or aparoksha jnana. The entire Devi Mahatmyam is about the description of Mahāmāyā. The first verse, Savarni Surya Tanayo Yomanu Kathyateshtamaha Nishame Tadutpaktim Vistarad Gatoto Mama, is about the Maya Bija. Maya Bija is the Bija for Adya Lakshmi, as the Vedas say, Hrīśchate Lakshmīścha patnīṃ, indicating Maya Bijam and the Lakshmi Bijam are the one and the same. As the Devi Mahatmyam Rahasyatrayam says, Sarvasyādya Mahalakshmi Striguna Parameshwari Lakshya Alakshya Swarupa Sa Vyāpya Kritsnam Vyavasthita. She is the Samashti Rupa or Adya Lakshmi, and she takes the three separate forms of Mahakali, Mahalakshmi and Mahasaraswati. The Samashti Rupa is in the form of Navakshari and the Sri Vidya mantra. Now let us see what the Vedas say about this Swarupa. It says, Aprāpyamanasa saha. She cannot be reached through our mind, meaning she is beyond our mind. Still, we need a clue to know the ultimate truth. Devi gives us the clue. She says, I am in the form of Brahman. I am the aspect of Brahman. Agam Brahmasvarupini Mattah Prakriti Purushatmakam Jagat. From me, this universe in the form of Purusha and Prakriti is revealed. This is Shunya or void as well as not Shunya or not void. Shunyam cha, Ashunyam cha. I am both bliss and not bliss. Aham Adandananandau. I am knowledge and I am not knowledge. Aham Vijnana Vijnane. That is Aham Vijnana Avijnane. I am Brahma and I am non-Brahma or Abrahma, the non-manifest state. Aham Brahma Brahmani Veditavye. Aham Brahma Abrahmani Veditavye. I am the Panchabhutas or the 5 primary principles or tattvas, and I am the non-principle or pure consciousness. Aham Panchabhutanya Panchabhutani. Aham Panchabhutani Apanchabhutani. I am the entire universe perceived. Aham Akhilam Jagat. Devi Atharvasirsham further says, Ekaiva sarvatra vartate tasmaduchyate eka. Ekaiva vishvarupini tasmaduchyate naika. Atayeva uchyate agneya ananta alakshya na eka iti. The same idea is conveyed in Mandukya Upanishad when describing the turīyā Chaturtha Pada of Pranava Mantra. It says, Yesha Sarveshvara, Yesha Sarvajnaha, Yeshondaryam, Yesha Yonihi, Sarvasya Prabhavapyayogi Bhutanam, Nantah Pragyam, Na Bhagish Pragyam, No Bhayatah Pragyam, Na Pragyana Ghanam, Na Pragyam, Na Pragyam, Adrishtamavyavaryamagrahyamalakshanamachintyamavyapadeshyam ekatma pratyayasaram prapanchopasamam shantam shivamadvaitam chaturtham manyante sa atma sa vijñeyaha. It further says, amatras chaturtho vyavaharyaha prapanchopasama shivodvaitaha evam onkara atmaiva samvedati atmanatmanam yayevam veda. So it describes the turīyā form, which we just saw how it was also described in the Devi Mahatmyam. Even Brahma and other devas do not know her real form, and therefore she is called Agneya. We do not find its limit, so she is called Ananta. We cannot define her, so she is called Alakshya. Her birth is not known, so she is called Aja. She is found everywhere, so she is called Eka, the One. She has taken up all the various forms, so she is called Naika or Nayeka, as she is the Vishvarupini, form of this universe. Comprehending what Devi says in Devi Atharvasirsham is difficult. There are many words which are opposites like small and big, good and bad, knowing and not knowing, temporary and permanent, right and wrong. But to imagine the same thing as both of these opposites is really difficult. As the Kaulopanishad says, Prapanchayeva Ishvaraha Anityam Nityam Ajnanam Jnanam and Adharmayeva Dharmaha Yesha Mokshaha. Realizing that these opposites are the same leads one to moksha. That is why Bhagavad Pada uses the word duradhigamaniḥsīmāmahimā, meaning it is very difficult to understand you. Another important word used is agamavidaha. Bhagavad Pada says the description of Devi given here is what the learned scholars of Vedas say. Here we see his humility. He does not want to even take credit for such a beautiful description of Devi in this Soundaryalahari. It is said, Vidya dadati vinayam. Knowledge makes a person modest. In the first chapter of Devi Mahatmyam, we see the verses Jnānamasthi samastasya jantor vishaya gochare vishayascha mahabhaga yanti chaivam prithak prithak divandhaf praninak kechit ratra vandhas tatha pare kechit diva tatha ratro praninas tulya drishtayaha Jnānino maduja satyam kintu te nahi kevalam yatoki jnāninas sarve pasupakshi mrigadayaha. ज्ञानं च तन्मनुष्याणां यत्तेषां मृगपक्षिणां मनुष्याणां च यत्तेषां तुल्यमन्यत् तथोभयोः ज्ञानेऽपि सति पश्यैतान् पतङ्गाश्चावचञ्चुषु कणमोक्षादृतान् मोहात् पीड्यमानानपि क्षुधा तथापि ममता वर्ते मोहगर्ते निपातिताः महामाया प्रभावेन संसारस्थितिकारिणा तन्नात्र विस्मयः कार्यो योगनिद्रा जगत्पतेः महामाया हरेश्चैषा तया सम्मोह्यते जगत् ज्ञानिनामपि चेतांसि देवी भगवती हि सा बलादाकृष्य मोहाय महामाया प्रयच्छति. This verse explains the Sri Vidya Tantra's Advaita philosophy. She is none other than Mahatripura Sundari, the Adhidevata of the 13th Adhyaya of Devi Mahatmyam. Mahatripura Sundaryai Sri Vidyayai Namaha.
We will now move on to learning the 98th shloka.
Kadā kāle mātaḥ
Kadā kāle mātaḥ Kadā kāle mātaḥ
kathaya kalitālaktakarasaṃ
kathaya kalitālaktakarasaṃ kathaya kalitālaktakarasaṃ
Kadā kāle mātaḥ kathaya kalitālaktakarasaṃ
Kadā kāle mātaḥ kathaya kalitālaktakarasaṃ Kadā kāle mātaḥ kathaya kalitālaktakarasaṃ
pibeyaṃ vidyārthī
pibeyaṃ vidyārthī pibeyaṃ vidyārthī
tava charana nirnejana jalam
tava charana nirnejana jalam tava charana nirnejana jalam
pibeyaṃ vidyārthī tava charana nirnejana jalam
pibeyaṃ vidyārthī tava charana nirnejana jalam pibeyaṃ vidyārthī tava charana nirnejana jalam
प्रकृत्या मूकानामपि च
प्रकृत्या मूकानामपि च प्रकृत्या मूकानामपि च
कविता कारणतया
कविता कारणतया कविता कारणतया
प्रकृत्या मूकानामपि च कविता कारणतया
प्रकृत्या मूकानामपि च कविता कारणतया प्रकृत्या मूकानामपि च कविता कारणतया
कदा धत्ते वाणी
कदा धत्ते वाणी कदा धत्ते वाणी
मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्
मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम् मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्
कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्
कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम् कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्. All 4 lines together.
कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम् पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरण निर्णेजन जलम् प्रकृत्या मूकानामपि च कविता कारणतया कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्
कदा
काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम् पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरण निर्णेजन जलम् प्रकृत्या मूकानामपि च कविता कारणतया कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्.
Let's listen to the musical rendition.
कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम्
कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम्
कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम् कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम्
पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरण निर्णेजन जलम्
पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरणनिर्णेजनजलम्
पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरणनिर्णेजनजलम् पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरणनिर्णेजनजलम्
कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम् पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरणनिर्णेजनजलम्
कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम् पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरणनिर्णेजनजलम्
कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम् पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरणनिर्णेजनजलम् कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम् पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरणनिर्णेजनजलम्
प्रकृत्या मूकानाम् अपि च कविताकारणतया
प्रकृत्या मूकानामपि च कविताकारणतया
प्रकृत्या मूकानाम् अपि च कविताकारणतया प्रकृत्या मूकानाम् अपि च कविताकारणतया
कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्
कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्
कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम् कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्
प्रकृत्या मूकानाम् अपि च कविताकारणतया कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्
प्रकृत्या मूकानामपि च कविताकारणतया कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्
प्रकृत्या मूकानाम् अपि च कविताकारणतया कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम् प्रकृत्या मूकानाम् अपि च कविताकारणतया कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्
कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम् पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरणनिर्णेजनजलम् प्रकृत्या मूकानाम् अपि च कविताकारणतया कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम् कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम्
पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरणनिर्णेजनजलम् प्रकृत्या मूकानामपि च कविताकारणतया कदा धत्ते वाणी
मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्
कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम् पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरणनिर्णेजनजलम् प्रकृत्या मूकानाम् अपि च कविताकारणतया कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम् कदा काले मातः कथय कलितालक्तकरसम् पिबेयं विद्यार्थी तव चरणनिर्णेजनजलम् प्रकृत्या मूकानाम् अपि च कविताकारणतया कदा धत्ते वाणी मुखकमलताम्बूलरसताम्.
We'll see the meanings now. He addresses Devi as mātaḥ. Hey mātaḥ, O mother. Kadā kāle, when will tava charana nirnejana jalam, the water from washing your lotus feet, kalitālaktakarasaṃ, go back to the first line, kalitālaktakarasaṃ, that is mixed with the red dye. Vidyārthī, the seeker of knowledge, pibeyaṃ, drink. Kathaya, please tell. So he says, O mother, please tell, when this seeker of knowledge, when will I, the seeker of knowledge, drink the water from washing your lotus feet that is mixed with the red lac dye? Prakritya mūkanām api, to even the speech impaired from birth, kavita karanataya, that water could be the reason for their poetry, meaning even those who are born with speaking incapability can compose poetry by consuming or partaking the red water that washed your feet. Kadā dhatte, when will it be? Vāni mukha kamala tāmbula rasatam, the red juice of betel leaves or the tambula chewed by the lotus-like mouth of Vani or Saraswati. This is one of the salient verses of Soundaryalahari. We saw before the importance of the Tirtha Prasadam or water from Devi's feet, which is like Amrita or nectar and has the ability to bless the devotees with both Bhoga and Moksha. In this verse, Acharya passionately asks when he will be able to drink the padmāṃ or water used for washing Devi's lotus feet as a student or vidyārthī who is seeking true knowledge. Acharya reminds us that Devi is able to transform even those who are born speech impaired into great poets. He has surrendered himself totally at the lotus feet of Devi and attained the complete Advaita Bhava or non-duality with Devi. He prays to Devi that when he takes the red water from the Pada Prakshalanam or rinsing of Devi's feet as Prasadam, he prays, may that turn into Vāgdevi Mahasaraswati's Tambula Rasa, so that he is also blessed with great kavitvam, just like Kalidasa.
Another meaning he wants to convey is that even Vāgdevi gets her power of poetry due to Mahatripura Sundari's grace. Bhagavad-pada again shows his humility and says that just like people who are speech impaired from birth can become great poets with Ambal's grace. To make me a worthy poet, please tell me when I can get the Tirtha Prasadam from washing your feet. Here Bhagavad-pada is seeking the knowledge or jnana called the Atma Jnana, which is Atma Vidya. As Lalita Sahasranama says, Atma Vidya, Mahavidya, Sri Vidya, Kama Sevita. Sri Sodashakshari Vidya, Trikuta, Kama Kotika. The Tirtham from Devi's Padyam has the power of giving the Atma Jnana leading to moksha. As the Veda says, Atma Jnanan mokshaha.
With this beautiful note, we will conclude today's session. We will see you all again in tomorrow's sadhana. Namaste. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Matre Namaha.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Shri Matre Namaha.
शिवे शिवसुशीतलामृततरङ्गगन्धोल्लसन् नवावरणदेवते नवनवामृतस्यन्दिनी गुरुक्रमपुरस्कृते गुणशरीरनित्योज्ज्वले षडङ्गपरिवारिते कालितयेष पुष्पाञ्जलिः कालितयेष पुष्पाञ्जलिः